Alright guys, here comes the next device. So this already looks like something that I'd already have, but I'm going to tell you right now, I do not have another one of these units because right here it says 520 Hertz instead of having a little icon. There's a little recognizable G symbol. There's fire markings on the side. Now this thing does have a weird little mounting plate here. I find to be very odd looking. It has giant pieces of foam on the back. It just looks weird, almost like a spacer of some sort. And here's the back of the unit. Again, another big difference because there's this little tiny speaker in here. So this is a multi-candela low-frequency horn strobe made by Edwards. Here's your model numbers over here. This one particular would be a G4LFWF-HVM. Down here as well, of course, you can see your multi-candela selection area right there. So, here's the box for it as well. LF horn strobe G4LFWF-HVM. This thing came, of course, as all Genesis alarms do with their new inbox. Comes with a dust jacket. Naturally, you can cover the thing up if you're doing some renovations to a building. We'll go ahead and pop the cover off here. Of course, again, as with all Genesis devices, you use a flathead screwdriver to go in there and pop the tabs down. This one does kind of give me a little bit more resistance than usual, but come on. Bear with me here, guys. I'll get it. Let's flip over to the wider end here. This might help. Man. There we go. Alright, so there's the inside of the front cover. Again, a lot of foam there. Then here's the inside of the unit itself. Again, there's your candela selection switch. You have 15, 30, 75, and 110 candela as per most Genesis appliances. You have a bunch of jumpers over here. You have one jumper that you can cut for a temporal strobe. You have one to cut for a steady horn. And then you have one to cut to go from high volume to low volume. And there's your little speaker piezo disc thingy. It's rather large. And then your terminal inputs. And as per most Genesis audible appliances that are not speakers, you only have the two inputs there. Go ahead and take a look at the giant instruction manual. As with most Edwards instruction manuals, they have like 3 or 4 different languages all in one sheet. I'll go ahead and pull this out here and take a look at the English one. So this only covers the horn strobe version of the Genesis low frequencies devices. There is a horn only version of this as well. I don't have it, and I don't think I plan on getting it either. So I'll just go ahead and cover over this. Nothing really special that you would want to cover in this other than the low frequency tones. So there we go. This device, again, it's a Genesis appliance, obviously, so Genesis appliances almost always have their own little look. I'll go ahead and pop this back into place here. It is rather nice, obviously low profile as all Genesis appliances are. These were made before the LED Genesis started, not the first generation one that was originally designed by Wheelock, but before the second generation of ones. I think they started making these low frequency sounders and sounder strobes around 2012, 2013-ish, somewhere in there. But they've been around for a little while. I don't know if they're going to discontinue these ones in favor of the LED strobes. I would assume at some point that they would, along with the speaker strobes. But for right now, they're still making these. And I think that they do pretty nicely. I think that's enough for this Genesis appliance. Let's go ahead and move on to some of our other stuff here.